Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kevin. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by to check out this lesson. If you like it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you are already subscribed. Welcome back for this lesson. In this lesson, we're going to go over this great new song by Oliver Anthony, I Want to Go Home. I absolutely love the song. It's a lot of fun to play. So grab your guitar. I'll get zoomed in and get this one broke down for you. All right, for this one, we're going to be in string tuning, capo on the 2nd fret. Some of you may say, well, he's capoed on the 4th fret. He is 2 down a full step, so he would be capoed on the 4th. But if you're in string tuning, just capo on the 2nd. You'll be in the same key as he is and also playing the same chords he's playing. Those chords are E minor. We'll also do an E minor 7, which is just putting your pinky on the high E of the 3rd, and then your ring finger goes onto the B of the 3rd. We have G, C, and D. And that is all the chords for the song. There's really no intro for the song. He goes right into the verse. The verse and the chorus is going to be played the exact same. And it's going to be that way throughout the entire song, other than at the very end of the song, after that 2nd chorus, he does something a little bit different. But I'll show you that here shortly. Other than that, like I say, the chord progression and all is going to be the exact same. And there's really no strumming pattern for this, because he's just kind of doing these little embellishments where he's doing this little picking as he does these little strums too. But if I was to say there is a strum pattern for the song, it would be so it'd be a down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, 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 down. So like I say, you could play the entire song that way and just strum it. But he does a lot of these little embellishments. So I kind of show you what some of that's going on now. All right, he just starts out in the verse. It's going to be the E minor, and you can do the E minor 7. And he's just doing these little, he does a lot of this little picking up, like that high E and that B and that G string. So there's a lot of that going on. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what the picking pattern is, but just know on all these little chord changes, you can just kind of do those little embellishments. And he does this little walk to that G chord, which is just putting your index finger on that low E of the 2nd fret. G, C, and on this G chord, you can do this little hammer on onto that A string of that 2nd fret. Going to that C chord, and then he puts his, sometimes he puts his pinky on this high E of the 3rd, and sometimes he puts it on that B string of the 3rd. Doing these little embellishments on that C chord. Okay. So then he goes that D. Then you'll put your pinky on that G string of the 4th fret. Kind of the same type of thing he's doing in the Richmond, north of Richmond. put your pinky on that, like I said, that G string of the 4th fret. So all that together. Like I say, on that D chord, when he goes there, you can do those little embellishments on that high E, that B string, and that G string. Just a little pickup on it. Like I say, he kind of does that stuff throughout the entire song. Then he goes to the chorus. Same thing's going on with the chorus. Then the kind of little what he's going on, or what he's doing after that first chorus, before going into the second verse. And he goes to the E minor. Then you're gonna have this little slide into that G chord from the low E of the 2nd up to the 3rd. And so when you do that little walk with my index finger, now I just usually throw my middle finger up and then slide up to that 3rd fret for the G chord. But you can make that slide however you want to. Then on that, after you do that G, there's a few little embellishments. Then on the C, it's he's gonna pick that low E, the A string of the 3rd. So the A string, high E, G, and back to that high E, then B, G. And then you're gonna pick that B string, and you'll be on that B string of the 1st fret from that C chord, then hammer on to that B string of the 3rd. I'm sorry. And that's just, after you hammer on, it's the high E, B, G. Hope that's making sense and I ain't confusing you. Let me do it again slow. And it's like I say, high E, B, G. And he goes into the D chord. So everything up there slow. Goes that D, then put that pinky on that G string of the 4th, and then take it off. Then you're gonna play that low E open. Hammer onto that low E of the 2nd, and then you go back into the next verse with the E minor. So that little break part again. next verse and the chorus will be the same. And then coming out of that chorus the second time, right there at the ending of the song, it'll go this way. Coming out of that chorus the second time and then the ending of the song, you're just gonna go into this E minor. Now what I'm doing there, like I say, E minor. You're going to be doing that slide again from the low E of the second up to that third. To that G chord. Then you're going to kind of do a little walk back down to that low E of the second, going back to that E minor again. There is the high E and that B and that G is going to be open. You're going to do that once. Then put your pinky on that high E of the third, and then that high E, B, and G 2 times. And play that low E of the second, and then slide back into that G again. Just going in on that G, and then went from my old dogs and the good Lord, go back to that E minor. Then play that low E open, hammer on to that low E of the second fret, and then play that G chord. 112 dogs in the good Lord. They have it strung up in the sideboard G. Then just you can just pick that low E. Pick down on that low E of the third, pick up on the low E of the second, and then you go into that E minor. Or you can give it a little strum. So that whole little ending there. And that's it, guys. If you got any comments or any questions, just leave a comment. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought of this lesson. And as always, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.